formulas. Number 22, Hamid took out a loan from the bank for 5 years at 4% interest. At the end of the 4 years, he paid the bank 7,200 dirhams. What was the original amount borrowed, and how much did he pay in interest? So they're asking what was the original amount borrowed. So they're going to be asking for P. And how much did he pay in interest? That's going to be I. So Hamid took out a loan from the bank for 5 years. So my time is 5 at 4% interest. So my rate is 4%. At the end of the 4 years, he paid the bank 7,200. So that 7,200 is your maturity value. It's your final value, your summative value. So if we're looking for the original amount, here it says nothing in here about compound. So we don't choose this. We're going to go with the simple interest formula. We're going to look for P. Now we have P equals I over RT or P equals S over 1 plus RT. In this case, we don't have I, but we do have S. So we're going to go with this formula from our formula sheet. P equals 72,000 divided by 1 plus R, 4%, multiplied by T, which is 5. So we'll start by setting up a fraction on our calculator. 72,000 goes in the numerator, or the top number, 1 plus 4% multiplied by 5 years. So what we get is that the principal is 60,000 dirhams. Now that's only our first step. The next step is we need to find how much they paid in interest. Now, interest, we can either use I equals PRT, or we can use I equals S minus P. Either one that you want to do. I'm going to go ahead and do both so that you can see both of them on here. If you were to do I equals PRT, the principal that we just found was 60,000 dirhams. My rate is 4%, and the time is 5 years. So 60,000 times 4% times 5 gives me an interest of 12,000 dirhams. Now the other way that you can do that is just by subtracting S minus P. We know that the full amount was 72,000. So if we take 72,000 and subtract what we borrowed, which was 60,000, that also equals 12,000 dirhams. So there's two different ways to go about it, but in both cases, we get the exact same answer.